Each year, over 1 million fires take place in homes, buildings, and in the forest. To combat these fires, we employ over 1,100,000 firefighters. These firemen must be ready to protect and fight fires at the drop of a hat. Every call that deals with a fireman has to put on gear because he never knows what he might face. Each piece of the gear, called turnout gear, has a specific purpose. Today I will tell you how they protect. One of our local firemen will demonstrate how to correctly put on the gear and wear it while I talk about each piece. First of all, the gear must be tough and durable. There are 3 layers to each piece of gear. The first layer, on the inside, is the thermal liner. This traps air in between layers of non-woven material to help keep the fireman cool and protect what's on the inside of the gear, which is the fireman. Second, you have a moisture barrier. This barrier protects the fireman from water and other chemicals they face. Lastly, the first line of defense for the fireman is the outer shell. It provides flame and abrasion resistance. Now I will talk about the specific pieces while our fireman puts them on. First, you must remember that fire gear is not one size fits all. You need to make sure that your fire gear fits the specific fireman. The first thing our fireman will put on is his Nomex hood. It provides the head, ears, and neck with heat and fire protection. Secondly, the fireman will put on his boots. Notice that the fireman is taking off his shoes. Shoes are the only piece of clothing the fireman will remove before stepping into his gear. Boots are to protect against liquids, sharp objects on the floor, and include toe protection. The pants protect the legs and keep the fireman cool. The fireman then puts on his suspenders to hold his pants up. You don't want his pants falling off while he's trying to run to the building or away from the building. The coat protects against heat, fluids, abrasions, and other elements like sand and wind. A fireman never knows where he will be called or what he will come in contact with. Notice the fire coat has reflective material on it. The firemen need to be able to be seen while they are fighting the fires. Next, he will put on an SCBA face mask. This is not always needed, but when a fireman may come in contact with vapors, it is very helpful to have. Next, the fireman will put on his tank. The tank can supply the fireman air for 30 to 45 minutes while he is in a burning building. Second to last, the fireman will put on his helmet. Notice that the helmet also has reflective material on it. It protects the head from heat and falling objects while the fireman is in a building. Notice the fireman's helmet also has a specific number on it. This helps the fireman know that this is his gear and can help him when it comes to making sure that his gear fits. The last thing the fireman will put on are his gloves. It's hard to put on all gear while the gloves are already on, but the glove protects the hand from heat, chemicals, and broken glass. The fireman may need accessory tools while he is fighting the fire, and these help grip the tools better. Once the fire is fought, the fireman does not want to wear his gear all day. He can take it off only when it is cool and he is no longer in any danger. All of this is important because without gear, firemen cannot do their jobs. The gear is designed specifically to protect, while the firemen are protecting us. Now the audience knows what the gear is for, how to put it on, and can better understand what a fireman must do before he fights our fire. Thank you.